On the same night Michael Afton was trapped inside the springlock suit in sister location, his father William was trapped inside one too. Different building, same night, and neither of them quite knew the other's situation that night. That's not a coincidence. That's the theory I am breaking down today. Before Michael ever set foot in sister location, he's already been to two other Fazbear locations, the Fnaf 2 location with the toys, and then the Fnaf 1 location with the classics. And both times, he gets fired for the exact same reason: tampering with the animatronics and general odor. Same guy, same pink slip, two locations. Now, a lot of people just take that at face value. Think about what the pink slip actually means. Tampering with the animatronics? That's not something someone does by accident twice in a row. That's intentional interaction. Michael isn't just working the nights and going home. He's actively engaging with the animatronics probably after every shift at the location he visits. But here's the thing, why those locations specifically? Why Fnaf 2 first, at least for that one night after the building gets locked down, then Fnaf 1, and then sister location? That's not random. William knows every Fazbear location and where they are. He knows what's inside of them. He knows about the spirits haunting the animatronics because he's the one who put them there. Michael isn't stumbling into these jobs off a board. He's being sent there on a mission, step by step, building towards something. Fnaf 2 was like a reconnaissance in a way. He was only there for one night, he couldn't get too much, but he still was able to tamper with the animatronics. Fnaf 1 was him getting closer. He spent the whole week there, everything there, and he was probably able to get a lot more information than he could get, or at least was able to tamper with the animatronics by the end of the night or week to get fired. And sister location was the final destination, the place William specifically needed Michael to go. And the question people don't ask enough is why William needed Michael at all. He's William Afton. He built these places. He could go there himself. The answer, I think, is that William couldn't go. He had somewhere else to be, and that's where Follow Me comes in. At least for the sister location detail. For Fnaf 2, William was just probably not allowed back into the building. We saw in Midnight Motorist him not being allowed back at juniors, which could be, again, an input for Fnaf 2 locations. And for Fnaf 1, William probably just knew he could send Michael to do it. At the start of sister location, William gives Michael the instructions: go to the bunker and put his sister back together. At least that's what his message to Michael was. And from Michael's message at the end of the week, we know that was what happened. Michael does exactly what he's told. He survives the entire week underground, gets scooped by Ennard, and comes out on the other side as something that biologically should not be walking around. And then he leaves his father a message.
Father, it's me, Michael. I did it. I found it. It was right where you said it would be. They were all there. They didn't recognize me at first, but then they thought I was you. And I found her. I put her back together, just like you asked me to. She's free now. But something is wrong with me. I should be dead, but I'm not. I've been living in shadows. There is only one thing left for me to do now. I'm going to come find you. I'm going to come find you.
They thought I was you. The animatronics at the sister location mistook Michael for William. That tells us Michael either looks enough like William or carries enough of his own presence that the animatronic can tell the difference. That's not a throwaway detail, especially with the poster we have in Fnaf 6, with the detail of the ventriloquist holding the dummy and them looking the same, with the dummy being controlled, which could be Michael, and then also the fact that the ventriloquist is William controlling Michael and telling him what to do. The biggest line in his message is the last one. He's gonna come find him. He's gonna come find his father. Not meet him, not report back, find him. That word choice tells you everything. By the time Michael walks out of that bunker, or at least comes to conscience in a way, he doesn't know where William is. William didn't just leave a forwarding address. He didn't just check in. He's gone. He's just completely gone. And Michael, who just been through something that should have killed him, now has to go on a search for his own father. The question though is, why is William unreachable? What happened that week that he was able to send his son and then disappear? Where is William? To understand what William was doing, we need to talk about Remnant. Sister Location is where the Fnaf series first formally introduced the concept, the idea that souls leave behind a physical substance that can be harvested, transferred, and used. The scooper in the bunker isn't just a killing machine, it's a remnant injector device. William built it with a specific science purpose in mind. Now look at the Fnaf 1 location at this point in the timeline. The classic animatronics Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy are sitting in an abandoned pizza building, decommissioned, still haunted by the souls of the children William murdered. From William's perspective, that location is basically a remnant gold mine. Those spirits have been inside those suits for probably over a decade. The remnant concentration would be really well. And William, who is actively researching Remnant and building devices to work it, or at least animatronics to harvest it in a way, would absolutely want access to that. So here's what I think happened. While Michael was underground carrying out William's plan at Sister Location, William headed to the Fnaf building, the old Fnaf building, carrying out his own. He wasn't sending Michael to Sister Location because he had nothing better to do. He was sending Michael there because he needed to be somewhere else at the same time. 2 operations, same week, father and son both doing something towards William's larger goal without either one knowing what the other was walking into, although William probably most likely knew what Michael was walking into. What Follow Me depicts is William actively interacting with the haunted animatronics at the location. He's not there by accident, he's luring them there, at least luring them near the back room, destroying them because they don't recognize the back room and can't go in. He's trying to get what he came for, except the children's spirits aren't passive. They have been waiting inside those suits for years, and they know who William is. When they turn on him, he does the only thing he can think of. He climbs into the Spring Bonnie suit in the safe room to hide. It's a suit he built. It's a suit he exactly knows how dangerous it is. It's a suit he thought can, stop them. That's why he laughed at them. He also knows the one place in the building the animatronics wouldn't follow him, although then again, they're souls now, so that would stop them. He knew what the suit was, but what he didn't account for is the moisture in the room. Years of being sealed up, the humidity that built up in a closed space, the spring lock's mechanism compromised. One wrong move inside that suit and the locks are released. William Afton, the man who built these suits knowing exactly what they do to people, gets killed by his own creation in that safe room. And that's why he's missing when Michael comes out. He's not hiding, he's not ignoring Michael's message. He's dead, or at least kinda dead, sealed into a wall on the other side of town, or at least wherever Freddy's is. Now, here's where the theory really locks in, because Follow Me doesn't happen in a single night. I don't believe it happens in a single night. I believe that the order it shows us in Fnaf 3 is the order it happens in the nights, different nights in the whole time. William would have no reason to wait around once Michael left for Sister Location. Follow Me is the night before Michael Afton goes down to the bunker. Follow Me's final night, 5th night of William's operation in the Fnaf 1 location, the night the children corner him and he goes into a suit and then it fails, I would say lines up with Sister Location night 4. And what happens to Michael on night 4? He wakes up already inside a springlock suit. Baby put him in there while he was unconscious. Let that sit for a second. On the same night, in 2 different buildings, both William Afton and his son Michael Afton are trapped inside the springlock suit. William is in a Spring Bonnie in the safe room in the Fnaf 1 location, but trapped. Michael is in the Funtime animatronic suit in the Sister Location bunker, but not dead. Michael has to stay completely still and control his breathing for the entire night. One wrong move, and he's dead. He's gone. He survives night 4 by sheer discipline and focus while being attacked. William, on the other hand, on the other side of town or wherever, doesn't have that option. He is in a deteriorating suit that's in a room with compromised immunity. The locks fail. The suit closes. William is in that suit because of the children's spirits, the children he killed, the souls that have been haunting those animatronics since he put them there. His own actions years earlier are the direct cause of him being in that closed safe room. Michael walks out on night 5. He gets scooped, he's changed forever, but he walks out. William never leaves the safe room for decades. By the time Michael records his message for his father, William's been sealed into that wall for at least a while, and he's gone. And Michael doesn't know any of this. He thinks his father is out there somewhere. This is a theory, FNAF timeline theory, this is just my own theory. I may not have explained it well, but the gist of it is that Follow Me doesn't happen in one night. I believe it happens over a week, and on night 5 of Follow Me is night 4 of Sister Location, and it's just supposed to be poetic or symbolic that both are trapped in springlock suits on the same night. And also, I believe this to a fact that since William is the one who told him to go to the bunker, he could have easily told him to go work at FNAF 1 and 2 location, because Michael would have no other reason to tamper with the animatronics unless he is told. Because we've seen the ventriloquist in FNAF 6 as a, showing from Michael and William that they look the same, because the animatronics in the bunker said they look the same, and that the ventriloquist is controlling the doll like William controlled over Michael. So he controlled him to do everything, was telling him to do everything. It wasn't until after Sister Location Michael grew his sense of justice or whatever and started going to fix his father's mistake. But I truly do believe that Sister Location and Follow Me happened at the same time. Now, am I Follow Me 93? Not really. I'm more just FNAF 1 is before Follow Me, and FNAF Sister Location is after Follow Me, or at least after, during Follow Me. I just believe Follow Me is after FNAF 1 in general, if you want to put anything on it. So yeah, William sent Michael into the dark, and he never came back himself. If you want to tear this apart in the comments, go ahead. That's what comments are for. Subscribe if you want to see more theories like this, and I'll catch you in the next one. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.